All right. If I can find the camera. Oh, I should open it. Right. Hello. Hello and welcome in. Hello, Lepin. Hello, One-Eyed Dragon. Hello, Klaus Klaus. I should get rid of the timer. There we go. All right. So we're gonna guess some ranks today, as the title says, and also just below me. So how this works is I have collected a bunch of games, all in the range from double-digit Q up to pro level. And as in the test stream, someone advised, we will start at move 50. Because the opening might look too similar for some of the ranks, so it makes more sense to go between move 100 and between move 50 and 120, something along those lines. And we'll try to guess. Well, I will try to guess the rank, and you can guess along. I can also make a little bit of the game of it. So if you guess exactly correctly the rank, you get 2 points. If you are, let's say, in the double digit queue, in the Q ranks, maybe two ranks off in the Dan ranks, and the, I guess, pro is one rank. So if you think it's pro, you don't get any bonus points, I suppose. But you get maybe 1 point for being like one Dan or two cube ranks off. And yeah, I mean, if I don't know if you're familiar, that's where I got the idea with Gotham Chess, who has this guess the elo. This is basically the same thing. We're trying to, with the kind of mistakes or shapes that these players put on the board, we try to figure out what rank they could be. So I think that should be fun. And of course, that will most likely lead to some rants about, well, what kind of mistakes are typical for what kind of level. I don't even know if I'm good at that. I might be really bad at that, but yeah. Um, and at the end, I will give you like a countdown to get your final. So everything you say first in chat is just you can just guess, and you can just say what you think could be true. But the guess that counts is the one when I say, okay, I will reveal the rank of the players in half a minute or so, and in that time, the guesses count for sure. All right, and I have to be careful because I was almost revealing the ranks to myself because well, the way I do it is that I have the ranks cut off at the bottom, but if I shift the window up, I can see the ranks, and I have an extra reveal button basically here. Okay, so it's easier to reveal the rank, but I have to be careful because it's a little bit lopsided for me. Okay, um, so first, and I mean, if you don't want any, like, if you don't want my input at all, and you really would just want to guess along, then I guess, I don't know, don't listen too closely or mute me. But so here's my first judgment for the first 50 moves. The shapes don't look bad. That's my judgment. I can't see anything. And that's also fun because by starting at move 50, we might not know how exactly we got here, but some shapes we can already, like, if there's 5 empty triangles on the board, probably not pro level. um, so just, yeah, close. I think just by the shapes so far, this looks stronger. Like, I don't see any stone that looks inefficient here. Um, and so Dan is okay. I would suggest that we have like we have maybe we can do the exact guess later, but Dan, of course, is also if it's um, Um, sorry, I guess I have an extra window to open here because I got some guess from another source now. You guessed 2Q, yeah. Um, but I will go through the next moves now, so we will see what happens. So far, I don't like. If now I had to judge, if now I had to judge, I might even think it's pro level because I don't see any bad shapes. Like, and also what I was about to say, like the difference between 1 dan and 6 dan, of course, is also quite big. So, uh, b- 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 uh, I really need to get used to this window not being. So I, as a final. Hey, Apollo Go. So as a final little information for you is I took games from OGS, so we're guessing OGS ranks, but because the top level ranks there don't make much sense, there I took games from top European players. So so the guessing is basically or low dan, mid dan, high dan, and top European players, which could be 6 to 7 dan in real life ranks or could also be pro because yeah, I mean pro level at Europe in Europe is basically still amateur level, right? So if we compare it to Asian level, Asian level pro. All right. So with that being said, let's finally get some moves onto the board. So okay. So the turn here, yeah, it's Oxente against the corner. This push in though. Uh, Guess the specific top EGF player for extra points. Yeah, exactly. Now that would be fun. uh, yeah, this push I don't. That doesn't like. By the way, I also now that I think about it, I could have also added AI versus AI as one level, but I did not do that. So don't worry. There's no trick there. There's no. This looks like double digit Q, and it actually is AI versus AI. Yeah, D16. I don't like that exchange. So that doesn't look very pro level. Oh, and then Tanuki. No, I don't like that because, like, if we are worried about this, then I think that like if now Black did this, that's not a good exchange for Black, right? And if now Black did some oops, and if now Black did some counter attack here, then I think you can still get that one in center anyway, right? So I'm not a fan of this exchange by White. Mm. So mm. Okay, but counter attack there, yeah. Then Black goes in. Also, I could imagine that a move here was actually quite big for White too. The outside is not really that important. Hmm. Okay, but that's just an exchange. Ooh, the attachment here, interesting. I'm trying not to like I'm trying to my overthinking and my review brain always wants to overanalyze every single move, so I have to go I need to I need to be careful that we go through more than one game. Okay, but that's an exchange. That's something. Okay, crosscut. I mean, all of these shape-wise make some really. I don't like this. This looks too good for white. Uh, yeah, I'm starting to not. I'm not believing in pro anymore. Beware Asia. Yeah. But also, I mean, okay, but black because here, right? Black got this exchange here. And now black got like a Penuki towards a pretty strong group. Yeah, white just protects. If you said pro, I would believe it. Is that Penuki lead? I mean, it helps with this fight, right? Okay, white goes in, black attaches. I don't think, so I don't think it's anything below mid-down because the flow of the game and the exchanges, they don't feel, they don't feel that low level to me. Uh. I guess that's your issue then, and One Night Dragon. You can still guess something else. Okay, but hmm. These push-ins, I'm not a fan. That makes me believe that they are not pro level for sure. Okay, the cut, yeah, okay. That makes some sense. Now block. That's just, is it just some counter attack sacrifice? Yeah, some sacrifice like this. Cap extend. Okay, extend is more forcing towards the top, I suppose. And then this Atari is still more forcing because then white, okay, white connects. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then we say this group now, these two stones. Can you see my mouse, by the way? Let me check. Yes, you can. Okay, good. Um, so I do believe that these two stones now, they these are don't add Argit, so now to play some big move makes sense. Okay, now we almost enter. Okay, this is big. Is it Sente? It's not quite Sente, but this is really big to get J2 and A2. Hmm. Yeah, and then okay, then white protects the cut and even cuts here. Now this protects the cut, white extends. Black pushes in. Man, they really like these push-ins, but here it makes sense because here you can't block, right? If you block here, you are in big trouble. These are just dead. So that makes sense. That's a big. That's also big. My black got this, white got this. It's probably equally big, yeah. Mm, okay. Okay, and then we go back here. Yeah, and that was my slip is showing. Nobody's supposed to know. Um, they have a lot of personality. Yeah, I mean, I'm debating between like I think it is top level. I was nitpicking a lot about like a few things here, but in general the flow makes so much sense. Um, I want to I want to say I want to say top amateur. Um, for bonus points, who is it? Um, like you're going with low mid Dan. I'm saying with this extra influence here in the middle, is that reasonably? Because this looks, it looks so solid. Like, could one of them be Dakat? Okay. Anyway, I'm guessing. So okay. So let's say. Oh, actually, what I could do. No, we will not do this. So I give you half a minute to give your final thoughts, like an exact rank. So you had your, I think it's like low mid dan, but try to guess exactly the rank. Um, and if you're close, if you're exactly on point, you can give yourself 2 points. Two dan OGS, okay. So we have one bet from Telegraph Go. Any other takers? I think we had 2Q earlier. Okay, Saki. Hey, Saki. Yeah, 4 dan OGS. Okay. 3 dan. Okay, so all are more in the low to mid dan range so far. Hey, look. Oh, I couldn't fix it yet, but unfortunately you can't see YouTube chat on stream. But yeah, so Elok on YouTube is saying 3 dan. Okay, so we got You switch from 2Q to 2 then. Hey, Ricky Lord, I look better? What do you mean? You mean compared to the... Are you the one who said I should get better equipment because I don't look as good on stream as in real life? Oh yes, I shaved. Indeed. A few months ago, I decided for the first time this decade to shave it all off. Okay. Yes, I am now shaving on a regular basis. Here. I need to say this because of One-Eyed Dragon's comment later. Oh, hello, what is it? Hensing? Hensing? Something like this? No, is it an A? No. My Korean is a little bit rusty. But hello, welcome in. So, for the reveal, the level is... Oh, why can't you see it? Ah, because it didn't choose the right window yet. Okay. Oh, okay. It is Six Dan Remy Company versus who's GoPrince again? So it's top amateur. It was top amateur. So I get a point. Oh dear. No, I feel like there was some weird attachment which I didn't think was so. I was pretty sure it wasn't. Wasn't it Princelina? No, no. GoPrince is GoPrince. Princelina is Princelina. Princelina is Red Rare Icy instead. That's the nick that used to prevail. GoPrince. Who was GoPrince again? Like someone. I think it was someone younger. They replayed the bottom tiles. Oh, it could be Alien. Yeah, yeah. You look like baby Jesus. Jeez. Okay, so we hide the rank again because now we go on to game two. Let's see. No, I don't want to save. So that's done. I hope now it is indeed. Could be, could be. All right. Yeah, Sakata. Okay, so let's go to move 50. Oops, that was a little bit too far. Okay. Ooh. Oh, to me, this already looks weaker. Um, like what happened here? What is this exchange? Oh, hello, Demetrius. Hello, hello. Yeah, it is difficult, but also when could I don't okay. I do believe Black would have to get this Hane Connect in Sente, but it's not Sente because the corner is still a Ko, and a strong player probably wouldn't answer. So my brain is already thinking more towards the Q ranks, but you have to make up your own mind because if you always guess the same as me, then you can't win anymore because now I'm leading. No, no, no. We start at move 50 and then we go like for around 60 more moves. Just the initial position can already give you some hints of shapes and exchanges that were made. So obviously the bottom left is just the Joseki. We can just finish it here. All right. And then, yeah, this Hane Connect here and also this Tiger move. I don't know how we got here. L17 is too close to this wall, it feels like. This exchange is also super weird. How did that happen? Like, if I might be curious and go back to the start if I think, how did we get here? But other than that, I don't want to look at the opening too much because it's not that interesting for me. Like it's not that different between strong cues and the rest of the world. Up there. Ooh, that I don't like. Just alone shape-wise, you would want to play here instead because that threatens the Hane here and the push down here. But also in general, this side here, yeah, C18. What about C18? Hmm. No, yeah, I don't think it's total beginner because the shape makes some sense, but some are just weird. Yeah, early endgame in the upper left. It must have been like it must have been that. Yes, OGS ranked games. Yes, yes. It's all live. It's all live. Hmm. Yeah. So, but the left side, this is just very uninteresting. This is pretty strong. If I were white, I would like if I wanted to play something big, I would just check, play a checking extension or maybe even attach here. I could imagine playing something along these lines, maybe even the jump, or maybe extend and threatening this one just to help this group a little bit, or play some random move like this jump or something here. But this one doesn't feel correct. Black also extends. Okay, maybe. Okay, white ignores. That at least makes sense. Ah, but black now connects. That seems too slow. Right? I think if I were black, I would Hane here and keep this stone separated because this group is pretty strong. And this seems too slow because black is like this group is already pretty strong. These stones are really weak, and this group is basically alive. So connecting under, I mean, at the very least, you want to wedge here or attack this group. This just feels too soft from black. Oh, what? No, okay. No, I refuse to believe this is down level. This can't be done, right? Because D12 is a nothing move. That doesn't do anything. And black also answering, no, 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 this is Q. This has to be Q. If this is done, then I never play on OGS again. It's like, well, that's not a big threat because I don't play on OGS to begin with. Well, teaching games and training games, but no ranked games in like, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, okay, the Hane, yeah, that makes sense, right? Okay, the jump, sure. Yeah, that makes sense. This one. Oh, but then white can extend and wedge or wedge immediately. And this black move, this hmm. Okay, connect. Yeah, now white should not connect because it's gote. White connects. Okay, so this is no, this is I want to say this is no, this is not 9p. No, 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 never, never, never is this 9p. I'm believing below 5q now because this left side, right? This is literally B5 is just endgame. Black is super alive here and is super alive here. So both white connecting is not Sente, and so white should just ignore it. Also, I would have probably descended once because after this, then you can get more endgame in Sente. So technique wise, it's also not good. 3Q is one guess. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I guess okay, the card is a little bit annoying. Okay, that I give him that. We just keep cringing, yeah. No, this is OGS. The ranks are OGS. Maybe I should somewhere. Maybe I wait. Hang on. I will do this quickly. Um, da, 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 because it's not quite clear. Uh, there we go. Okay, yeah, but also the invasion here, it's close to, well, it's also close to thickness, I suppose. I still think this is bigger. Oh, okay. Defending from the stronger side, the slide makes some sense. Hane, double Hane makes some sense. Whoa, the shape. Oh, Now no. I don't do well, sometimes maybe, but well, okay, but Fox 3 down is just a wild ride. Okay, Black finally plays this. Ah, this is oh no. Oh, see, I didn't even know. Whoopsie. Um, that's correct. I didn't even. Why did I not see that? We will do. We will change it to this one then. Thanks. Yeah, also this attack, like this is just these are also heavy. Oh, I guess it's difficult, yeah. Oh, capturing here? No. Okay, I'm thinking double digit Q. Yeah, no, this is all this is too no. Oh God, no. Oh what? No. Oh God, no. Oh God, no. Okay, this one makes sense, I suppose. Tenuki now. Really, connecting here. Okay, that I guess makes some sense. Okay, the peep makes some sense. The bump, I suppose. Oh, she has 5 done, each has 4 done. Holy crap. But I fixed it now, no? It's guess. Okay. Um, I guess the thumbnail now is though the thumbnail is horrible now because there I still have it. Anyway, yeah, connecting there, peeping there when okay. Ah, so slow. Oh, the cut is also painful. Oh, the shapes. Oh, the shapes. Okay, I'm already at move 125. Oh, this is difficult. There is some shapes that make some sense, so I don't think it's like beginner level. Um, yeah. Should I say my actually should I say yeah, I think I'm also in that range. My guess is 11Q. I think my guess is 11, 10, 11Q. Like borderline single digit Q, but clearly still double digit Q is my guess here. Okay, so yeah, so we have 11Qs to 9Q, 12Q, 15Q, 8Q, 15Q by Lipin. Okay, we have 12Q earlier from Kingfisher game. We have 5 to 7 year old, which I can't really see. We have 3Q earlier from Dimitris. We have 9P, which I think was a joke. 15Q is your best guess. Yeah, okay. So, any last guesses? Five, four, three. Sakata. No, I quit Go immediately if it says Sakata on the board. We end the stream. I will never touch a ghost stone ever again. I am confident enough. So let's see. So three, two, one. What? Are you kidding me? 5Q. I said earlier I think it's below 5Q because that was like the highest I would give it. But with all of these small captures. No. OGS. It's on stream now. Below me. Guess the rank. It's OGS. These are OGS freaking levels. You would have guessed it. So I think maybe the early game, maybe I underestimated the early game because the early game still has some okay shapes. But really, 5Q. Man, whoever, if anyone here is 5Q on OGS, you need to step up your game. Holy crap. Yeah. Sorry for now, of course, you showing the names and putting an angry mod mob on you, but I mean, okay, let's look through the opening a little bit. Like, okay, what is this? Is this this looks what is this exchange? This does the what? Okay, that makes sense shape-wise. And then the invasion here. And then the extension down here. That no, no, all of these are live. Because these were taken from like a list of live games. So yeah, but because B17 is also not Joseki, this was not Joseki, so even the most basic Joseki, like pushing here, and then why black not blocking here instead of doing this, and then white playing a Tenuki, that's how we got there. Like G18 is a must. Like if these were my students from double digit Q on, they wouldn't make these mistakes. I promise you that. Yeah, because connecting here is like this is too slow. And then that's how we got here. White didn't even answer this attachment. White just jumped here. And then black connect. Yeah, that makes some sense. 5Q, really. Because this is so slow. Maybe then OGS is just weaker then. Yeah. Playing local OK shapes where I completely disregard group strength is so on brand for mid SDQ. Okay, I guess uh, this is like the most reasonable way they could have gotten to those weird shapes, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah, okay, maybe I need to lower my standards for single digit Q then, because there I honestly thought this should be higher. Now, this might of course completely destroy my guesses for the next Q games, but let's see. Let's look for the next game. Not save. Now we have this. Okay, let's go to move 50. Oh, nearly. Okay. Just this poor sense of Tanuki is common in SDQ games. Okay. Looking far more fun. Okay, what is happening here? So, I mean, uh, yay. Um, Shape-wise, okay, I mean, these make some sense. The shapes already seem to make some more sense here. Top left stream side level. Yeah, I mean, like this is a complicated. Also, this Hane here, right? A weaker player might not see that this is actually connected because of the snapback here. So already I'm thinking black capturing on the right looks pretty. Black capturing. Okay. So black can just Atari and so black. Yeah, black captured. White does this one in Senti though. So let's see. Hey, Kain. Yeah, this already looks more like done level to me so far. Let's see what happened in the game. Um, okay, yeah, black connects. That makes some sense. White gets the center here. Center, okay, yeah. White could connect, but that's the core thread. I don't think you should do that, no. Huh. Is that important? Mm, okay, I can see the reason that it's like if black gets like if you play now a big move, let's say I don't know what would be a big move. Let's say I don't know you just take the corner and black now gets to play here. Mm, but white is not weak here either, so this would just be about center control. I don't know how I like this move. Okay, but black invades, yeah, that makes sense. White attaches, that also makes sense. Crosscut, that's good technique. Okay, and then that's all good techniques, so I don't think it's double-digit Q. So somewhere, but yeah, okay, this is all center. Yeah, 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 makes sense. Mm, yeah, dam of some. Okay, and the invasion here. That's what I wanted to do too next. Then the light attachment here. Now the question is if I'm now if am I now overestimating after underestimating so much earlier? Yeah. I N13 I don't know about, so but this all makes sense. Extending is a little bit slow. This exchange, I don't think this like these why are I'm assuming at this point it's amateur. Why are amateurs so why do they want to play these exchanges so much? Like pros would try to not play these exchanges for quite a while. Amateurs really would like to do this, so that's why it makes me believe it's amateur level. Okay, but oh, it's a little bit close to that stone. Yeah, we can push. Not Hane. Okay, I mean that's a okay. It's a center exchange. Then the Hane. You're not so sure it's amateur. Okay. I don't know. D4, is that really a pro move? At the cut, that's the cut. Oh, maybe I'm not aggressive enough. That then, so he played D4. But you can play D4 anytime, no? Like, okay, maybe not. Okay, but the yeah, then this is Sente connection. Okay, yeah, maybe. Hmm. Okay. The Atari here, and then this one. Hmm. And then white harness here. Could you connect on the outside first here maybe? Hane, tone peep where you eat, yeah. And black just gets to connect though. Hmm. And then the cut here. Yeah, okay. Some sort of fight here. Because black can still. Well, black can't really get this one in Sente, huh? Uh, well, that's a fight that's. The problem I have with this is that with this fight, white really doesn't gain much because black is so strong on the other side. And if white cannot do much here with this, they diagonal too. Right, because this stone is just captured, so this one doesn't do much. Unless white can really still attack this, but there's also still the peep here. I don't know about this. Okay, and black can just slide. Hmm. Yeah, that's not a, and then even extend here. What is the purpose all of this? Yeah, but okay, this one is I suppose this one is sent to because Atari here and then the cut or just connect. So it threatens to. Is it sent enough though? White does project. Oh, but just extending here. And then Blake plays this, yeah. Cool Hand Luke versus Hustler, okay. Yeah, and Black even plays this one. And then Black plays this one. And White, I don't know. Okay, that one is kind of. Oh, the empty triangle? Really? Is that the best way? Hmm. Yeah, then Black doesn't need to. White's. This shape is just so bad, and he's not really gaining anything from this attack, I don't think. Like, he lost something in the corner if. Hmm. the extension there even. So White is still believing. So White just feels like White is over attacking way too much. Okay. I'm thinking low to mid down to this way. Okay, yeah. Oh, double honey, okay. Because like the diagonal there. We already way past move 120, by the way, so hmm. This cut alone makes me think it's no, these are not blitz, these are all like rapid or something like this. Like you're going 6 on EGF. I don't believe in that. Mm. Um, okay, I'm saying two done. Two done is my guess. Get your guesses in now. Your exact guesses. We have Ricky with 1Q2 one down. We have Telegraph with 6 done EGF. Um, any other guesses? 3 to 6 done. Okay, that's a large range. If you had to guess, you try to guess one rank. One down from Ilok, 4Q from 4Q. Okay, going much lower. You would believe a lot of things. Four down. Okay, go for 1Q. So we are mostly in the range of this, let's say one down to four down. And one 4Q and one 6 down EGF going for the glory. So ready for to the reveal. I will reveal to level in three. 3 down EJS. Okay, we got one more. So your very last chance, I will reveal the level in three, the rank. The 3, 2, 1. Okay, that wasn't too far out. 3 down versus 4 down. Yeah, okay. Yeah, 2 down I was my guess, but 4 down is the winner. I guess you could have guessed 3 and 4 down was both correct. Nice. So Kain gets a point, gets 2 points for the exact guess. One I drank gets 2 points. I get 1 point for being one off. Telegraph Go gets minus 50 points. You're just throwing darts? Oh, okay. You're watching the darts World Cup too? Yeah, okay. Actually, I am curious. Just how did we get here and on this side here? Okay, so that's how we happened. Okay, yeah, this push and cut was quite. Hmm. I feel like it was better for White, this sacrifice here. White got I think White in the end, Black won though, apparently. So but doesn't mean much. Anyway, let's open Sesame. Let's open the next game. No, don't save. Changes. Which one did I hope? I think this was D. Let's open E now. Okay, shit. Okay, I needed to, of course, now you got spoiled. I need to do this first. Luckily, I have like 40 games in my collection, so oops. I knew that was happening at least once. Okay. Now, yes, I know the reveal is covering the board, but it was also covering the board with the correct reveal, so minus 50 points. So next game. 50 moves. Okay. I mean, the top right is some kind of Chiseki. 3-3, and this, I mean, the game looks redacted. Uh, the bottom right, I mean, Actually, how did we get here? This is the cut, and then extend and turn. Fighting here immediately. Is that what you do? I don't actually know. But just, I mean, just by the shapes alone, creating this empty triangle and white having this stone here. Hmm. Uh, I don't know. I don't like the shapes for black, but let's see how well the rest of the game pans out. Okay, so I mean, this is all okay, I suppose. I did that one thing that I can't do. What? Extend there, yeah, okay. Hmm. That looks that's bad for white, no? If white just dies in the corner like this. But okay. Ooh. Okay, random Tanuki. I guess it's AI level then. Cut here though. Okay, I mean, I see. Yeah, okay, they seem. Oh yeah, this seems high level. Yeah, this seems higher level. I think so too. Okay, but white can protect it there and capture. Now on white needs to still protect there, right? Um, so the reason for this is if white now protects here, now black could indeed do this. But if you do it too soon, at this point now, then white can do this immediately Atari in between, and then it's a really bad ko. So, so yeah, that's okay. I see. That's not the game. White captured, then black counter-attacked here. Yeah, I don't know this variation and how this works with these shapes, but I guess since both don't continue here, I just don't know the shapes myself, I suppose. So many empty triangles though. Okay, but yeah, all of this makes some sense. And then after Atari White jumps, yeah, okay, so definitely not Q. I'll be bold like that. Okay, and then black plays this one. Yeah, that's also a nice shape. Black is Andre. You know, that could actually be true. Okay, yeah, and then black connects like this. This is a full triangle, so that makes more sense. And then black counterattacks on the bottom side. Hmm. G3. Maybe. The attachment, though. Okay. Ooh. Cut. Atari. Block. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the flow of the game makes a lot of sense. Bottom side is kind of live with one move, but white protects. Yeah. Yeah, because we will still have the cut here, so this is not alive yet. We have these stones not alive, these stones not alive. Looks attachment, yeah. And then counter fight here and cut and peep. Oh, but then white just goes back and lives like this. Yeah, I guess because white is surrounded, eh? That makes some sense. And white already created some Argy here. Yeah, with the Tanuki timing and everything, then black protects, and then white still creates some weakness and takes the corner ish. Mm, okay. And then we are already past move 120. Yeah, I think definitely at least top amateur level. Um, with these variations, I don't know them. I don't know these. Mm, so I want to say pro level, actually. I'm going to say pro level here. So get your guesses in. Like Andre White Stash, okay. EGF high down. Ah, but if you say EGF high down, then the rule is you also have to guess who it was. So we have EGF high down, we have two times EGF high down, we have 1P, uh, we have pro. Yeah, any other guesses? While I have some water, sure, 1P. While I look up something else very quick, don't mind me. Oh, oh, it hasn't. Oh, it hasn't started yet. Never mind me. Then I can't look it up anyway. Five done OGS. Okay, 1P. Just as an information, uh, Fuseki, look bottom left, OGS. It's either OGS or it is Asian Pro level, but then the ranks don't matter. So basically, we have like uh, double-digit Q ranks and single-digit Q ranks and Dan ranks. Then we have amateur European amateur high Dan, like even amateur pop top level. There also I would say that the pros, the European pros, count into that general area because as we could see in recent years with Redder and even Jonas and with Valerie, like the high amateurs and the pros in Europe are basically the same level. So I would really distinguish between Asian pro level and top European amateur. 3Q, 30Q, yes, 31Q, okay. I think you might be getting a lot of minus points there. Okay, but yeah, in general the ranks are from OGS, or they are known European players, or they are top like Asian pros. And again, like I said, they're the rank. I think I usually took 9P games there, but it doesn't really matter. All right. Uh, Last chance to guess mid to high down, maybe. Um, we guess exact ranks here because it's more fun, and so you can collect points. So okay, we have a lot of like 1P European player top level. We have 5 down OGS uh, and mid to high down. I give you and everyone else a few more seconds to guess an exact rank. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the reveal is. Haha. Okay, it was Fredder. Actually, I just mentioned him. Yeah. Okay, Fredder versus who's that again? Is that? Oh wait, huh? 1K? Oh, I think it was Alia. Yeah, never mind the 1Q. It's just that he had like a unranked account or something like this. So I don't mind the 1Q. It is top amateur level pro. Okay, so it was not pro level. It was top amateur. All right. Now I will. So congrats to everyone guessing, but it wasn't Andre. So nobody guessed the exact. Also, it wasn't Stash. Okay, next game. Now I did open. Don't save. It was EQ. So now we have EZ. No, Ali Jobarin is European pro. He's not. It doesn't count. Pro level to me is is Asian pro level. Yep, very nice. We make this distinction for a reason. Okay, what do we have here? Here, the bottom left core is going on, but I suppose it's not super urgent to be played, or rather, yeah, all the shapes seem to make sense. Um, hmm. Let's go through the moves. Looks fine so far. We were fighting the core. Black connects. Yeah, we're still fighting the core. Because it's true that if you win this core, then all of a sudden these stones are weak. This again looks pretty high level in general. But what is white's core threat, huh? Ooh, okay. That's a while ago. Yeah, white has no core threat, so maybe Q4 is okay. Okay, Atari, and then just sacrifice. Pushing down on the right seems amateurish. Yeah. Also just responding this passively by white, maybe. That I don't know. Like white was a bit passive here. The three stones now are pretty lost, and black is pretty strong here. Hmm. Okay, but that's not okay. Yeah, true. It's not really Sente, and these stones don't matter as much, so Tenuki makes some sense. Extend. That gets rid. Well, that doesn't even get rid of a big core early. Um, there's still some weaknesses here, so it doesn't even fix the weaknesses completely. Okay. I don't think it's double-digit Q. The tech like the code technique seems too advanced for maybe even low single-digit Q. Yeah, that's yeah. Like the shapes here make some sense. Mm, maybe cut there. I mean, they can read out letters, so they have to be at least down level, right? And then this one happens. Oof. Them shapes, though. And then white just connects their drunk dance. Hey, do you need to connect there? Let's say you play, I guess saving the, but let's say you save these, then black gets to push in here. And then black has this Tisuchi maybe, huh? Because now you have this one threatening to capture these and then to capture these. So looks looks higher level again a little bit, even though a little bit passive. Black also does feel stronger, yeah. But they are all within one rank, so There's no games with lopsided strength. Okay. The shapes, I mean, the shape makes some sense. Hmm. Oh, the honey there. Hmm. Not sure about that. And then, yeah, but white is so passive, had to return like so many times here that I don't like. And then black insists here. Throw in even. It's early. Okay. I mean, the technique makes sense for higher level, but ooh, double, okay, double Hane again here. Wow, okay. And then white plays here. Early Old Throne is an OGS classic, okay. Maybe I'm at a disadvantage then because I don't play on OGS so much, so pushing in there, really. Because you already have all of these, isn't it then fine to like have this? Because there's no RG here. Hmm. Because the push, I mean, it creates a cut, but not really. Like you can't cut this with so many liberties. So, but okay, I guess. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, we already passed move 120 though. You have superhero characters Throwmaster. I see. Oh, this one I feel is this one is difficult to me because some moves made a lot of sense and the core. Hang on, I want to go back to how we started the core. So here we had this situation where the attach and crosscut connect and this. Okay, and then with the co started in black, now pushed here as a co-thread. Then pushed again though, instead of taking the co next. And here white could have also maybe I guess I mean white really stayed solid here to be able to fight this core, I suppose, but then couldn't really but then clearly couldn't fight like white spent so many passive moves and then couldn't win the core anyway. So I'm thinking low down OGS. Yeah, I'm thinking like let's say I'm gonna say one down. I think I'm gonna say one down. Telegraph Tour says 1Q. Okay, so very similar, I guess. Who else wants to guess? Yeah, 2Q OGS. Okay. We had Ilok saying two down already earlier already. 9P. I don't think so. Okay, another two down Sakata. 1 to 2 down. Yeah, I would also say 1 to 2 down OGS. I'm going with one down just to have one rank. And it could be both. It could be one down versus two down. We could both be right. So we have one down, one Q, one down, two down, one Q. So we're all in the same ballpark. How boring. Someone quick say 4Q. No, we had 9P. Okay. Never sure how serious that is. There's one one viewer saying something completely different. But anyway, last chance to get your guesses in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the level is 9P. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3, you win. We all suck. You know, I can see it, because there was a lot of shapes where I thought that was really good technique, but uh Ishiriko, you know why? Because Ishiriki Ryo is the one pro I don't understand. Yes. Whenever I look at games, I can understand even Shinjin So I can understand better. I guess that makes sense now why there was a perceived strength difference, right? Because Norimoto is not as strong. So that's why. Yeah. Exactly, yeah. But no, whenever I go through Ishiriku's, I love him as like a player and as like conceptual as a person, and that he's really strong and that he's also like having a good name for Japan in the in like the international tournaments. But whenever I look at Ichiriku's games, I do not understand him. I just do not. Uh, okay. It was even it was a Kisei match. Ishiriku, no, no, you 9P versus 9P. Oh my. Uh, Next time I'll be more bold, but okay, let's hide the level again. It's about time for Q games though, so let's see if we can find one now. Oh boy. Ichiriki. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oof. Yeah, that's the typical, is it double digit Q or is it pro level? Hmm. Okay, just by the shapes right now. This once again doesn't feel like it is low level, because all the shapes so far up to move 50 make sense. By the way, these are completely random, so we could get like 5 double-digit Q games in a row. It could be 5 pro games in a row. I don't even know. I don't know at all. So so yeah, I mean, like this looks like there was like this one looks a little bit weird, no? This one does look a little bit off. Unless this was the move order approach, go back, then pincer, ignore, then this one. Then where you would, then this one, huh? Hmm. Okay, let's go. We fight the core. Why does this though? Black blocks. So black insists that this group is weak. Hmm. I don't know. I wanna say maybe connection was better. Unless black plans to extend ones or push up there though. Oh, hmm. Okay, that helps this group too. Makes some sense. Yeah, but white ignores. Hmm. But hmm. Then white got a good exchange here, but also these are cut off now, so oh. Oh no. What is that? What is this move? Yeah, this what is L5? You only knew it because you watched the game. Oh. See, you shouldn't have said that. Otherwise, everyone would have thought you were a genius. You were. See, aha. Oh. No, now you're just trying to cover your tracks. You actually watched. Okay, so black plays there. White harness. Okay, that one makes some sense. No. Yes, maybe. Uh, that looks like such. That looks. Yes. Now you know why I don't review my students' games in front of them. No, just kidding. Kind of. White connects here. I mean, it's center, sure. Is the extent and then getting the turn genius, or is it really just? But then black also gets this one. Black extend there. It's not exactly center, but it does help the corner. Yeah, but white can counter the. Is that big though? It's not small, but is it that big? In general, in general, I don't think it's center because black is already stronger. So I don't. I like this black. Okay, let's see. Black goes down. Is this really all that interesting? I know there's a cut here. So if cut here and extend, but this is still not working, so hmm. Some mysterious moves here. They seem too small. And then changing his mind here. Connect there. Okay, that makes some sense because there's a double Atari, there's an Atari. But okay. Connecting there though instead of extending. Hmm. Okay, but this is Sente. Huh. Oh, okay. Maybe. Okay, then white is connected here, but like the shapes here make sense. Uh, is that really that? I would have thought that maybe the extension here at P18 or this one is now big. Maybe even the clamp and do something against this corner. Okay. But the counter Atari here. Okay, but the descent here now. Once again, doesn't look that low level to me. There's some. Okay, and attachment here. And extending there too. Extending. I don't. Extending, okay, yeah. White then cuts. White Atari's here. But here, can't white just Atari here and take the whole right side? I suppose this one is also like really, really, really big, yeah. White takes. Hmm. Then black takes here. Then white can descend though. Hmm. Is that really big enough for black here to compensate for this? I don't understand the game, so I guess it's pro, that is fair. This way. So that white doesn't get K, I want in center and the connection under. Yeah. So many codes. Capture here now though. Yeah. Maybe I'm underestimating the weaknesses here and all of these codes, but hmm, this is difficult. Why did I do this? Yeah, even also these exchanges here. Maybe the black descent here. Maybe there is really something like if black doesn't respond here now, then white can do something like this and threaten to attack this group as a whole, like something like this, and then I don't know, something like this and this or whatever. I don't know. Hmm. Or maybe then this one actually, and then this one. Huh. I like L5 really weirds me out. You show it's pro. Hmm. L5. This one and also some of the co-decisions are throwing me off. L5. The timing too. Of course, you just called Yoda I1Q, yeah. Hmm. I'm struggling to put my finger on it. I like the reasoning that I don't understand it, so it must be pro level. Uh, but just to be contrarian, I'm gonna say five down. Probably it's pro level, but I just don't want to say the same thing. So anyone else, get your guesses in. I don't know, 2Q. No, 2Q was for this game, right? Because of the co. So anyway, pro. Okay, we got pro. We got three times pro. 9p. We do get Ilok, who thinks the co was sus though. Said 2Q earlier, do you want to change your mind? Yeah. Yeah, you want to change your mind, or everything looks like that is the problem. Yeah, that is indeed the problem. No, okay. All right. So then I will reveal the level. And the level was 3 down OGS. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final chance. Very final chance. Ha! It was top amateur. It was Ben Zero versus whoever that is. Okay, so 5 down was not too far off, I suppose. So, ha! And it was Ben Zero. It was not he was not pro level when I did this, because I actually planned to do this stream for a long time. So he wasn't pro when I looked through the games. So he was only 7 down. So it is not even pro level that way. So my contrarian, well, I don't win, but I was closer at least, ish, I suppose. I suppose 5 down is closer than to 6 down ish. 6 to 7 down. Strong players are too far above my level, yeah. No, there was just some of this that looked sus, and I can see the argument, okay, they are pro level, but who is Three Lung? I don't know. You're a pretty good dart player, okay. Yeah, Ben Zero. Ben Zero was black. Yeah, that makes sense why black was more sus. Huh? He was sus. the French says. Okay, let's hide the level again. That was actually, let me quickly mark the ones that I already did. I think I did everything up to H. Then I will do a folder with done because uh, don't worry, I'm not done yet. But I have more than enough games to just without any extra preparation to do this again. So if so far you liked this, if you like this, I might do a second one of these streams in the near future. Maybe even as part of this still, but yeah. Let me know what you think. And in the meantime, I will find the next game. I will just scroll down randomly to some game. Oh, okay. Let's go to move 50. Now this looks already a little bit more. Uh, what is that? Close, close. It's an empty board. I don't know what that means. Um, what? Okay. I guess it still doesn't look like double-digit Q from the shapes. I swear I had like a lot of those too. Um, but okay. Black has a lot here, but black also got severely damaged here, and white also has quite a bit here. Let's see how this continued. Dry Zen. Oh, very Zen. Okay, and white pushes here, and black counters. Counters there. Maybe and then connects. Yeah. Ooh. Attachment there. I suppose case 16 is not urgent. Yeah, that makes sense. Attachment and double Hane and Hane and cut and Atari and turn. Hmm. Turn might be a bit too passive. More on that in my lecture about the center area. Because the cut here is not really a big danger, so and if white pushes and pushes again, that's not really like that's a really of course this also does threaten to have this archery renewed, so it's not completely useless, but kind of doubt this move. Yeah, and then white because the top right was so big, right? I think if I were black, I would have preferred to do something here. Even the, I guess the honey here is not something, but yeah, this one, after this one, there's this one, Atari and connect. So let's see, black turns, white plays here. Black pushes here now anyway. Black has a lot on the bottom side, but I think you could maybe even still invade somewhere for some RG. Black turns. Okay, so shape-wise, it makes sense that's not double-digit Q again. Push again. Like, answer still this passively. Being utterly devastated in the upper right tends to make me think not very strong. The thing is that that also happens when there's a big trade, so but black has this, but white also is getting this and this. White keeps pushing here though. Okay, and then black doesn't answer again. Hmm. Cut here. Just Tenuki. Ah, just Tenuki there. Yeah, okay. Now we attach, so they do know a little bit about invasions. Like shape-wise, push here, turn. I want to say, I mean, white appears stronger than black. Hello, Maple Givey. Thank you all around. Hmm. I don't know. It feels stronger to me. But here, you would never teach anybody to play like this. If black now were to play this, and you maybe play the Atari, that still works. So then I wonder if this connection here was actually necessary. But also, it's really the shapes are really annoying for white to white pushes to place there. Okay. Does white need to play the Atari here though? There is still this descent, but hmm, okay, maybe makes sense. Then black finally uses this RG here, and then white has to live locally. This is wow, okay, and this seems this seems really high level to me actually. I hate to say it, but like especially how white is just dodging all of these counter. Hey Sumia, how's it been going? Some really good guesses, some really not so good guesses. We basically all said to a 9p versus 9p game that it was what did we say? I think OGS 1Q2 2 done. Nobody knows anything about nothing, yeah. But like I really like how white is just like letting black capture single stones, but black still doesn't have enough eye shape, so oops, I that's not what I intended to do. Ah, like the way that black really, I mean, black still has to make some life here inside, but oh, does that make sense? I don't know, but oh, yeah, because if you play here, then white can just play here, and you cannot Atari, and like this, you still have the co, and you still get the potential. Also, it's already move 130. Uh, I'm going to switch it off. I'm going to switch it around. I'm going to give everyone now a chance to guess the level, and then at the end, before the reveal, I will say what I think. I guess I kind of already did, but yeah, we passed move 120. I'm very curious how this continues because I want to know if Black managed something inside here, but maybe afterwards. Depends on the level. So yeah, get your guesses in. We had a couple of 10Q. No, but like I said, you're throwing darts blindfolded. You think it's 9p, not 10Q. Around 6Q. Okay. Any more guesses? H19? H19 exclamate. Goodness, yes. Oh, you're behind a little bit, maybe? I don't know. But you're on Twitch. I don't know. All right. We got 6Q, we got 9P, we earlier got a couple of 10Q, we got Sakata, we got Goodness, whatever that rank is. Also, in case you're wondering why my camera is shaking so much, I have a laptop on my lap, so that's what you do with a laptop, no? Okay, last chance to guess. Let me know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I personally also believe it's pro. My guess is pro level. Shinjin So versus Bjorn Sanji. Yes, not only pro level, but the proest of them all. Basically AI. The closest you will get to pro level. Yes, yeah. Like age nine, latest after age 19, I was convinced this has to be pro, but also already before, right? All of these. Let me go back and all of these, and because wait, black was Shinjin So, right? Yes, no, white was okay. Okay, but peace. Okay, Beyond Sanji is also Sanji is also pretty strong. Yeah, but especially white, right? White's just so calmly here. Um, Also the attachment here, yeah. Like earlier, okay, white just so calmly ignored this, and then ignored this, and then just ignored the cut completely here and just jumped and said, "I can get everything." The lag on Twitch is significant. Okay. Yeah, and then just ignoring this attach again, and then um, yeah, basically ignoring this Atari, and then coming back to connect here, which seemed like okay, either it's really dumb or it's pro level, and then playing this Atari to protect against this, and black here now struggling to, and then just living here. But also black again, like finding all the also here, right? Not connecting. Okay, it makes sense because if black goes down, it's a little bit of a problem. But then like sacrificing this and even connecting here and Atari here to capture these. And then this one for the co-threat, and black then can play this one. White can now go down to now have this eye removed. Black pushes in, white just calmly does this. And then white doesn't even save the 3 stones here. Oh, really? Okay. And yeah, the game ends here because the black resigned. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I thought that would be the end because it just seemed like white was so skillfully dodging any attempts of black to make shape. Uh, yeah, Shinjin so makes sense. Okay, so got that right. Nice. 3 done. Little bit late to the party. Okay, which one? That was XA. The only thing that I'm wondering is where are all the Q? I swear I got Q games in here. So far, we only had one Q game around all these. Maybe I just go back down the list now. File, open, don't save, HA. Shinjin Joe when he was Q, okay. Yeah, no, it was Shinjin, so it was pretty high level. Okay, let's go to move 50. Hang on. No, that's still I opened the wrong file. Uh, let's go to move 50 and let's hope we see some shapes that are not 9p level. I mean, this again looks like no mistakes were made so far. Hey. Though, yeah, that's the correct cut on the outside. No, I don't go. I don't show the opening. Uh, we start at move 50. Oh, I don't have the dock. Where's this? Yeah. Thank you for the raid. I didn't see who it was because I don't. For some reason, once again, the dock has been deleted here. Why is it every time that I restart streaming, everything is weird? Hey, Sugar. Oh, it was Kana. Okay, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. We are trying to find games that are not pro level in this Guess the Rank challenge. Okay, counter there. Very aggressive. Okay, just the exchange. Is that's M2 seems a bit passive. Okay, jump there. Okay. Not a big fan of the black moves here necessarily. And then even this one. Hmm. K4. You have a fear of syndromes. Hmm. I'm not a big fan of these last two moves here. This seems too like L3 already seems a bit too passive, but K4, what is this doing? You're not attacking this black group anymore. You should focus on this. So I don't like K4. Yeah, this doesn't look like pro level. Yeah, and then jump here, jump in the corner now. Really? Okay. Empty triangle. Hmm. I don't know about that. The problem with that. Okay. Descent there. No. That's not right, right? I don't know these 4-4 variations too well, but that doesn't seem right. Honey here. Ugh. Giving black this free Atari like oh Ko. Why would you Ko here? Yeah, I don't like that. Hey, wafers. Okay, but I guess white has these co-threads, huh? White is a little bit annoying. So maybe white can do this. Um, like L4, I really don't want to believe that it's pro, but on the other hand, of course, black is pretty strong here, so this time changes to his black. Okay, this exchange though. Hmm, yeah. And now what? Oh, right. Okay, I mean the co-threads are quite skillful, and white has to connect. But was it wise then for white to start the code to begin with? If black now gets to cut here anyway, black connects here even. Man, this co, I don't know. Yeah, and okay, and then you can't even. Bo. Then black just jumps here. Huh. Oh, and then this one now. Hmm. Black takes the outside like so. Oh, this shape. Is that the right shape here even? Okay. And black keeps jumping from this side. What I really don't like is how black was so passive with this group. And I would want to be more active now against this group, like even peep and do something here. And white, okay, but white still has the co, yeah. Yeah, and that also doesn't make sense then to go too hard on this group. Okay, white peeps, black peeps, and white just connects. And then black gets to cut here. You can guess ranks at any point, but the final guess is when I say we guess now, where you really get the like you can say, oh, I think it's this anytime, and then at some point I say, okay, say your exact guesses, then everyone tries to guess the exact rank of the players, and then I reveal the actual rank of the players. Like also jumps down here is and then the cut. And then I guess the Atari makes sense, but the shape is also meh. Oh, the jump now. Oh, that doesn't make sense to me. What do you mean? Then you would have missed this exchange here. Oh, hey, Contrabando. Hey, Brendan. Ah, yeah, I don't know. You'd be surprised how many bad moves even stronger players make. Like earlier, I guessed a 5Q versus 5Q game as a double-digit Q game. Hmm. 4 done OGS. Hmm. Mistake you see when people overthink then rather than underthink. Yeah, possible. Also, Like if black gets to connect under here, so like this any what happened? Oh no, okay. Yeah, okay. Isn't it then better for white to just play here? I guess in the game white did get this the whole corner like this, huh? The core skills were there. Connecting here, is the connecting really? I guess, yeah. Speaking of overanalyzing things, like this the shape here and also responding here. How did we get here to begin with? What was the variation in the top left? The top left was the one space low pincer here. That one I don't know that well. If only they played Shoseki that I know. Yeah, also this one. Allowing this outside. And also connecting here's that the connection here also seems hmm, like a heavy move for no reason. Like would white really want to play here? And then the black being so passive here and black passive here. But also some skill here. Hmm. Oh, also attacking like this. Okay, I have uh now who hasn't anyone who hasn't done like a guess of an exact rank, now is your chance. We have so far we have 4 done, 2Q, uh 2Q, 4 done, 2 done, 5Q, 3Q, 3 to 5Q I guess, 3 done. Remy Manu played worse than this, okay. 6Q, probably drunk. Um, hmm. Yeah, I think also like the shapes overall made some sense and some overthinking. Overthinking makes a lot of sense to me, so I'm personally thinking, but I've also recently I've seen a game 3 down versus 5 down, which had some of those, so I want to say 3 down, but since there's already a couple of 3 downs in chat, actually 3 down, 3 times 3 down, do I go lower or higher? Ah, I'm gonna say 2 down. So whoever hasn't made a guess yet, now is your final chance. Uh, guess the rank. OGS. OGS levels. Fox would be way too much of a shit show. I wouldn't even begin to know where to start there because Fox, I've never played anything below 2 down Fox, so and 3 down is a shit show, so I wouldn't even be able to recognize the kind of level. No, people just can't read. It's not the main attention. Like there's also like the let's go. People will never read is what I wanted to say. Yeah. Okay. So final chance. 3, 2, 1. 1Q versus 1 Dan. Okay, so going low Dan actually saved me because this way I was only one off. Yeah, okay. Close to done. Yeah, because my argument for this was what I said. It looked skillful at some points, but also very passive. Like the bottom 3Q, but yeah, 3Q was close, but 2 down was closer. Also, who said red just now? Put it on red in roulette. It's funny because one of the names is Red Jasper. Pick games where the two players have the same level. One level off is basically the same level. Like one of them could be 0.1 Q and the other could be 1.0 Dan. I already didn't do more than one level gap, but the original Guess the Elo on Gotham Chess has a lot bigger differences between the players sometimes. But yeah, okay, nice. So yeah, yeah, let's see. There was one Q, so it was technically a Q game, but so far only one 5Q game and no double-digit Q games. Very curious. This was ZU. Let's. Oops. So I had this plan to do this Guess the Rank challenge over a year ago, I think, at this point. So at some point, I just randomly collected live games on OGS and some pro games and downloaded them and then did like called them all A to Z and then A, B, C, D, and so on. And then just made a randomizer on the SJF and mixed them again so that at the end I had absolutely no idea uh, who the players were. Yeah, I like that too. Yes, exactly. Yeah, one rank different is yeah is still 1 point. Okay, I deleted the level. Now we can file open another game. Let's go backwards again. All right. Will we see some really bad shapes now? Who knows? We might have a pro game again. Okay. Now, already immediately, I don't want to say this is pro level. Something looks wrong here with this white shape, and something looks very wrong with these black stones. So far, this whole stream is double-digit Q erasure. Yes. But okay, black can still Hane. Oh, hang on. Couldn't black Hane, couldn't black double Hane here? Because the ladder here is not working. Ah, but is it maybe... No, right? Or is it? Ah, is it? No, it is not like this, at least. Oh. No, not quite, right? Because black can still escape like this. Right? You can't do like this squeeze here. Okay, so it's not a net. So then the best white could do is to just connect here. Black connects and white can win the capture race inside, no? Like so. No, not, yeah, like so, and then so. So, but then black still gets a lot of forcing moves outside, like this. Uh, already the shapes look sus, but F10 looks really, really bad. We might have a double-digit Q game finally. Because this move does nothing. At least jump here if you don't dare the Hane, but the Hane has to be played, no? And this here, it takes away a liberty of a group that has a billion liberties because it's alive. And white can just like if white doesn't extend here next or jump, then for like if white, for example, Hane is here, then for sure it's double digit Q. Okay, white extends though. Yeah, white extends, okay. No, this is. Please tell me this is really double digit Q this time. This can't be 5Q. Please tell me this is not 5Q versus Kai 5Q. Holy crap. Honey here, no. Okay. We got it. We got him. If this is pro level, the stream ends immediately. That being said, also we already are almost at 2 hours, so I'm not going to do this too much longer. Um, but so we might have a fun game like this as the last game. But yeah, if you had fun and if you liked this, I will for sure repeat this at a later time, sometime in January, probably. Maybe still as part of this festival, but maybe not. We will see. Depends. Yeah, and black is valuing these stones, and white is jumping here for no reason. And black saving these because why not? What? What is this? Okay, I mean, yeah, I guess it doesn't. And black saves the two stones, obviously. And white surrounds the whole group. Oof. Oof. I mean, can't white kill this? Like, I wonder, can't white here play here? How does black live now? Can black do this one? And then this is an eye? Maybe. But then you can also do this. So, but white attacks this group. Oof. What? Yeah, okay. So a lot of pushing from behind like this. Then black. Ooh. Yeah, okay. L19. This is like this descending to the first line, and this L19. This is classic double-digit Q. J10. No, yeah, J10 I could see, but just it's everything combined. Um, okay. Oh, and then the descent. Wow, and then yeah, I know, okay. And then like all these small things here, and then connecting here to I don't know why. Yeah, why do they think it's the no chance this is a done game? Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Intuition. Yeah, but I don't know. Like, why is it so common? Why is it so common um, that so many double-digit Qs play the first line descent? because they can't see it from like high level games all the time. So and then the cut here, yeah, I mean, and then fighting here, and then this random extension here, and then connecting there, and then just dying here, and then the Hane instead of extend. Okay. Yeah, this is a lot of territory, of course. Um, I don't even know. Yeah, I am just okay. So now is your chance to guess. Make your guesses now, and then I will give you my opinion on that matter. You said 12Q, yeah. We have 125Q. Oh, not 9P. 17Q Fox 3 done. 24Q. Uh, 12Q earlier, yeah. Someone guessed 28. It's it's 27th December though. 13Q. Um, I think it's not in the 20s. Because for that there was still some sensible-ish moves, I suppose. So my guess, do I want to go higher or lower? My guess is around 15Q. I just don't know if I want to say 14 or 16Q. We got 12 and 13, we got 17, so we got everything. Since I said around 15Q, maybe I just say 15Q. Yeah, I'm gonna say 15Q then. All right. 25 is too high, too low? Sensible-ish, yeah. So your last chance to guess if you haven't put your guess in yet. So 3, 2, 1. 12Q. Wow. Should have gone 14Q, then I wouldn't have been quite as far away. So yeah, this is 12Q. Nice. We got the ding ding ding. K Riz got the exact right. 2 points for you. Nice. Canoe, canoe. Yeah, but this was clearly double-digit Q, yeah. You've never been so disappointed. See, I think I would have said maybe something like 18 to 90 Q, but because earlier the 5 Qs played like 11 Qs, now I said it's higher than I think actually. Yeah, 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 yeah. I have a couple of students that I had from basically beginner to a higher level, or some also that were just I started seeing as double-digit Q. Um, and I was always shocked just up to which level these kind of moves still happen, these first line descents. So I was pretty confident it would be double-digit Q, but I didn't think it was very, very low. For that, it was just not random enough yet. Okay. One more question to the viewers. Do you want to see one more game, or should we leave it at that and repeat it at a different time? I guess it also depends which level and how you were, um, how you were taught, how you self-taught yourself, and uh, Very frustrating one. No, I think the question was if the level was of 0, 1 and so on um, was OGS or Fox. Oh, yeah, that would be fun. You know these games where this game where you get like uh, kid pictures from famous people. We could do something like this, like Kid Ben Zero, Kid Fredder, and so on. Guess the player, just from how they played as like a double-digit queue. I'm going to write this down. Wait, where's my document for ideas? Here. Okay, so with that being said, let's do one more. Also, let's sort this one in so that I don't repeat this one. Of course, I could maybe leave one in and then test your memory the next time. Ah, so let's randomly pick, I guess, anyone, any game. Actually, did I? Yeah, okay, I'm still showing the ranks. Good thing I. Yeah. Open. Don't save. Let's pick M. Okay, let's go to move 50. Um, hmm. I could, of course, pick my own games and make you guess what level I was when I played that. Okay, I mean, top right, top bottom right was Choseki, top right was Choseki, I suppose. Right is also really strong, and this is kind of heavy, but this is also an empty triangle that makes some sense. I have to act. Hmm. Okay. Oh, during Bats game. Okay. Okay. Now let's see. Oops, I almost revealed the ranks to myself. It's really hard because I have to keep it low, and I always feel tempted to shift it. Okay, the cut here makes some sense so that you get this one for more free. So on this exchange, ooh, oh, oh, that's what you mean. Okay, yeah. Well, I don't remember all my games when I was because I was sick. I was double digit queue for like 2 months, so I wouldn't remember most of those games probably. Um, okay, so Black gets all of this, lives in the corner with Sente, and this is such funny shape for Whitey on the outsides. Nah, I also had like 18 um I had like 18 years of chess experience on and off, and I also like obsessed over Go for the first year, so okay. I mean, I don't this looks like nice technique. Let's go like from the start here. Even attaching here. All of these make some sense. So also the bump here, the extend in. Shape-wise, this looks so far I don't see any problem with this. Looks pretty nice. And then black gets to pincer here and treat the four stones light. White jumps out. Black jumps there. Is that a pro move? The rule of thumb when or when not to attach. Um, I mean, you attach if you don't mind making the opponent stronger, very generally speaking. So usually you don't attach something that you want to attack. Secretly plays back, has some secret info, and says 18Q. Yeah, I wouldn't say pro either, but I think it's higher level. I mean, I'm not sure. So far, I haven't seen anything that convinces me that it's not pro yet. Ooh, okay. I mean, even this one could be light. But okay, extend. Just some center exchanges, bro. And then even just okay. Seems bit passive though. Like they make sense. The moves make sense to me, all of them so far. But also jumping here instead of countering minus 15p. Yeah, it's all very clean and neat and passive. That's typically not pros. Yeah, but yeah. And they are modern games as far as I remember. This that one, hmm, that one I don't know about. I think I would have instead played a move here, somewhere here. This is already a nice exchange, and later black can still play from several sides. Trying to save this stone here now. I feel like white would just jump here. Yeah, white just jumps here now. Black plays this. Yeah, that's... This game looks familiar. Hmm. Um, yeah, okay, then you can cut here though. Okay, if you can cut there and really get all this, then maybe 08 makes some sense. It's a little bit crude, but honey there. Okay. Yeah, and that's why I wanted to play on the top side because now, yeah, like black gets all of this, but 08 looks inefficient now. And in the meantime, there's still this RG here, and there's still like these are not captured yet, but having the guts to cut starts at 6 to 7Q depends. I guess since this is OGS, yeah, but if it was Fox, ooh, the empty triangle here. Is it Andre? Is this Andre? Is this? I guess white is strong enough to push here, right? But then you do get cut here. Not Atari immediately here. Hmm. I would have thought Atari immediately here, but maybe it's not. But I think that would be big enough. So let's see. White keeps surrounding though. Ooh. And white does this. Oh, the empty triangle here though. But playing inside like this, I don't know about this. Hmm. Not playing the Atari is a little bit sus. Black now makes basically life inside. But white gets now counter here. Oh, so these empty triangles, I really want to say it's Andri. No, but the other empty triangle was black. Okay, never mind. And black now cuts here though. Was there still something inside there? And if so, would you not play something else? No, but there's still this RG here, huh? Yeah, I'm starting to believe that is maybe I don't say anything yet. Q12 looks like a bad move, but maybe there was still a lot of bad RG inside here and Q12 fixed that. Yeah, no, not double digit Q for sure. Okay, and black now counters here again. And counters here. Then keeps countering here. And I think even there's something like A2 that seems too skillful for single digit Q. Even capturing there. Mm. Yeah, but one on wage is also pretty difficult. Yeah, I'm only going this far. Usually I only did 80 moves, but I'm only going this far because it's the last game and I was thinking, I don't know. You always said I will go too far, but I was only move 120, so 50 to 120 is less than 80 moves. Yeah, I don't know. So what are your guesses? I didn't want to show the first 80 moves because the first 50 moves are just blah. So okay, we have one done, two Q, one Q, two done, six done. What did we have? We had one done earlier. We had misclick, that's not a guess. Still saying 2Q, 2Q OGS. could be very calm player. Well, we don't have KGS ranks, so you don't need to guess those. You would? What would you? Uh, So yeah, your last chance to guess. Three, two, one. I'm stalling because I'm still undecided, but I'm going to dare it. I'm going to say top amateur level. Just putting it out there. And I might be completely wrong with that, but I just for the fun of it, I want to be completely contrarian to everyone else's guesses. So let's see what we get. What should be 6Q versus 6Q in the end? It's pro level! Okay, I wasn't too far off. I was basically one off by saying it was top amateur or European. Yeah. Ha! It was Japanese pro level. E5 as pro. What was E5? E5. E5. E5 was never played. I assume you mean F5, right? I'm assuming you mean F5. Yeah, but I mean, it makes sense, right? It looked like very strong players to me. Oh, Japanese? No. Well, it's a new game. These are recent games still. These are from the 2020s. So it to me it felt like high amateur level, but they are just playing really calm. But Japanese pros, that also makes sense. 2020 is old. Oh, go away. Which you have to because I'm ending stream anyway. But yeah, that was a fun little classic. Um, no, but here, Genki is not that old, no? I mean, Daisuke is also. How old is Daisuke? It's not super, super old. Uh, he's younger than me. So don't you dare call him old. And your Seki is 30. Or I guess yeah, 30. So they are 30 and 35. I don't know, like there's Park Jong-won, who's really still eh, doing really well at that age, so shish. Anyway, um, you can call that all you want. I still have the last love of guessing this level much better. I didn't fall for these were actually pros twice, quite as hard as last time. Yeah, yeah, just because even like this kind of this one and these tactics here and like these exchanges and knowing that you can cut here and these exchanges and this cross-cut tactic here and And even then, these bad shapes here, like all of this screamed like, oh, this seemed, and all of these exchanges, this didn't seem like, yeah, yeah. Didn't know how to feel. I would always feel good. I recently got told by someone I know for like 9 months now that she always thought I was 25. So I take this and more as a compliment. Yeah, yeah. I mean, again, true, not Shinjin pro, but still not super weak pro. Like in Japan, still competitive-ish, I suppose. Not quite title match level, but well, I guess Yoseki is did play, so still really strong. Yeah, you looked 30 for 15 years. No comment. I guess I don't know. Um, in any case, let's see if we have someone to rate. And yeah, this was fun. Thank you all for watching. I hope you had at least half as much fun as I had. Oh, we can rate someone who was here earlier. Oh, but French. We could also rate Baduk Bum. Okay, I let you vote. Do you want us to rate Ricky Lord, who was here earlier, but streams in French, or Baduk Bum? We got one vote for Bum. We got one redeem for Beard. Who no one likes French. Far. Tabernac. Wait, what? Why Bomb still live? Do you vote Lord? Okay, oh my Lord. Actually, we can see how long have they been streaming respectively. Oh wow, okay, Bum has been streaming for 7.5 hours. Might probably. Holy crap. Um, but also they're both not playing, are they? Or is she playing? Hmm. I don't know. Yeah, no, no new streamer if in doubt. Yeah, yeah, but not in English, yeah. But and it also looks like 7.5 hours probably finishing. So yeah, let's also because Ricky Lord was here earlier, so you can still switch to Bum on your own if you want to. Uh, no, I've rated Colossios too much already, so if I have a chance to rate someone else than Colossios or Bats, I prefer to do that. Is that working? No, that's not working in Restream, I guess. I have to do it in my. I have to switch to. Or is it working? No, I don't know. Just coding anyway, yeah, in half a time now. Oops. Wait, am I doing this wrong? Why is this not working? Okay, I do it in my channel then. Okay, now it's working finally. Um, but yeah, had a lot of fun. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you latest in 2 days, same time, for the Trick Joseki lecture, which tricked the strongest player in Europe. So, see you then. Have a good day, night, continued stream, and bye bye.
Hello, salut. Ah, salut, je me souviens. Bon, j'analyse une partie toute seule, donc. Désolé, sorry, my guys, it's in French, so welcome everyone.